Hi, beautiful people! Hello mga kagalgalans out there. Ito po sa ating tabi, ang golden skin with a golden heart. Tamira, Ivonne, Willis. Hi!
Hi, Tenten. Thank you so much.
First, the question is, why Tamira? Where did you get that beautiful name?
Well, Tamira is a name of a beautiful Latina girl, and mostly that's the image that I would love to portray starting from that. And it's kind of sexy and sassy, so I have chosen Tamira.
And why naman daw, Willis? Are you an American or a half? Why is that?
Well, Willis, I just connote my first name, Tamira Willis, because it sounds really edgy. So it has nothing to say about me being a girlfriend or married to an American guy, but I am pure 100%
How
Filipino.
is it living in Negros Occidental as a transgender woman?
Well, Silay City is the blending of the old and the new. If you can imagine the beautiful heritage houses in Ilocos, it's like Silay City. Yes, beautiful mountains is it's just everywhere, and we are the sugar capital of Negros Occidental. So it's very laid back. People are very optimistic, very resilient, and there is located the oldest parish church in the whole Philippines. So we are called the land of the sweet surprises and the home for the Paris of Negros.
And also the sweet people, di
And
ba?
don't forget, going back to your question, how's living as a transgender woman there? Well, it's normal when you live anywhere. There's discrimination, there's stereotyping, but I should say people there are very easy to educate, and they have learned through our story, and they're very accepting and very inclusive. So it's a beautiful place for LGBTQIA community.
May I just ask, what about your childhood? What about your story?
Well, I was born in a not a sufficient family. I was born in Bago City, and my father's elder sister is from Silay City. So I'm a week old, and she adopted me, and because she can't have a child. So she's a Capillian, she's very religious, and she dedicated her life at the church. So I must say, with the family, I have a very supportive family. Without her guidance through Christ and learnings, she inculcated me with the values to become the person that I am today. And with being a child or a gay person at a younger age in the community, it's really hard because I was prejudiced because of how I look. I would literally say that I'm undergone that beautiful process of metamorphosis from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. So, yeah.
Okay, that's my next question. You are so beautiful. Everybody knows that. Everybody admires you physically. You are so stunning. But I saw one of your pictures. I don't know who posted it, but I was really astounded. I was really surprised that it was you. So probably it took a lot of money, time, effort for you to be, sabi mo nga, from a caterpillar to a very beautiful butterfly. How was the transition?
Well, the transition, I think it's like any other person who is indulging to aesthetic surgery. You need to decide why you're going to do that. You're not going to do that because of, in order for you to appease the thirst or the demands of the society. You're going to do that because for yourself, in order for you to be confident in facing people. It's very expensive. You need to consider your monetary status whenever you are going to embrace aesthetic surgery. And at the same time, you need to choose the proper people in order to do that because it's not a really easy decision. But at the end of the day, when you are on a place that you're saying, I'm good and I'm happy, and people are embracing your change, you have that confidence that you do not contain before because of your transformation. So it's really like a massive happiness for yourself. You're not doing that for other people, but you're doing for yourself.
What motivated you to do it for yourself?
Well, there's one instance, one morning when I faced the mirror, and it was accumulated, the discrimination and the bullying, of course, of other people. aside from how you look, but your gender identity. So I face the mirror and ask, what's lacking? I have a good educational standard. I have a good connection within the society. I've been doing things for other people. What's next for me in order to have that inner peace or inner satisfaction? So that drive me in order to jump into that decision to have that transition, and I did not regret at all.
Very good transition. Very good. Also, people are asking about your complexion, but yours is what? Is it true? Is it not? Is it makeup or aesthetics?
Well, I was born with this golden skin, but there came a time where, of course, the world is not yet ready for this type of skin. We are not yet that internationally astounded as we see on different beauty pageants that dark-skinned women are celebrated. So there are people going back to our province who are stereotyping that you're dark, you look like an ugly duckling, and you're a gay person. So it's like a double kill. But basically, I am having this dark skin originally, and I came into a process where there's a frenzy in me where I'm using a lots of glutathione and skin products. But at the end of the day, you have to be the authentic you because people will not appreciate you and accept you if you're trying to derail that authentic you. And just embracing this, my flaws, as they call that, I've embraced everything and I've appreciated life and it exudes inspiration and beauty to other people.
Do you think that is also your edge?
I believe it's an edge because right now judges had a different pair of eyes when it comes to beauty. Well, beauty is subjective, of course, but as far as my experiences with the pageant is concerned, it's definitely an edge because always remember what Shakespeare once said, dare to be different.
I don't know if this is the highlight of your career, but now you are joining one of the credible pageants in the Philippines, and that is Miss International Queen. What's the preparation?
The preparation, first you have to be physically ready. I have changed my diet, and of course, I motivated myself to sleep early and to do some exercise in order to lose weight. Second is you have to be, your emotional fortitude has to be very strong because the people will definitely say, hindi mo yan kaya. You can't make it. It's a lot bigger platform, a lot of beauty pageant. The girls are very competitive. But with all my motivation and determination to win, it helped me to hone and solidify my emotional fortitude. And another preparation is you have to be intellectually ready because in order for you to win and to represent the organization, you have to have something in between your ears, and that is your intellectual prowess. You need to be a good spokesperson in behalf of the organization because you are going to rub elbows with international dignitaries. How are you going to present on the table your advocacies if you cannot, in a way, defend an argument or to give the very purpose of what you're trying to convey or message to those people? So it's very challenging. It's going to be a rough journey, but I believe that it's not the destination, it's always the beauty of the journey. So I'm just going to enjoy
Isa
this.
ka sa mga maingay na pangalan in that competition. What is the difference of you joining since 17 years old in trans pageantry and now joining this parang the highest level of the trans pageantry competition?
I am a person who is always a risk taker and up for the challenge. Well, every pageant is a challenge, and it's a discovering your horizon. You're going to reach that limit of your potentials. But I believe that as a person who have been in years of philanthropy and charity and advocacy, this Miss International Queen is undeniably a bigger platform. A person who is in philanthropy or helping people should have that particular platform for you to reach a lot of people, to inspire. Because I believe that Miss International Queen is not just a pageant embracing diversity and inclusivity. They are going to hail queens who have purpose, who can create change in the society. Just like me, I'm a part of Bagani by Love Yourself, and we are assisting and helping people who are living with HIV. I'm also a peer educator that educates schools and other barangays on how to be wise and to protect themselves in order not to get the disease. And I'm also a transgender activist who are defending the transgender people, transgender women, transgender men who are harassed because emotionally and physically in our society. So I really am aiming for that goal to be in the Miss International Queen pageant because of that very beautiful purpose.
If ever that you're gonna win the Miss International Queen, you will not only be an advocate of HIV, but the mere fact that it is already the graduation of the trans beauty queens like you, are you ready to settle down, to retire? Isn't it too early for you, if ever that you're gonna win, to retire? Because there are, I think, are still a lot of opportunities for you.
Well, I don't look at that way because I believe that every beauty pageant is another milestone in your career, and I think it should make me ready for a another bigger challenge in life, maybe on or off the stage. I have been doing those advocacies and change in our society. I'm not joining beauty pageants and doing advocacies because I'm joining beauty pageants. I believe that in God's will, if ever I win, as you have said, the very end part of a transgender's beauty pageant career, I think one of my plans is, of course, given a chance to be working more harder to my advocacies, and I think I should be ready to settle down with the man that I'm with for 8 years already.
What's that life story of Tamira Yvonne Willis na kailangan naming lahat matutunan?
Well, our life is not always a bed of roses. And in order for you to reach that very pinnacle of success, you have to learn the lessons from the very start. One thing that I would love to share to everyone, of course, that you need to think and to ponder that life is not easy. Tamira's life is not as beautiful as you see on my TikTok and on Facebook. You have to learn how to embrace your imperfections because those imperfections are going to pave your way in order for that beautiful and genuine happiness. After all, being a transgender woman in my life, I've been discriminated and considered as the fiasco and the scavengers of our society. But humanity itself is one of the most beautiful thing among God's creation. So we are celebrated, we are appreciated. I myself has been appreciated in the long run, and you should learn from that story. And hopefully, all my challenges, my ups and downs, you've learned from that, and this image of Tamira would reflect on your heart and to your mind as well.
Message to our brothers and sisters, the LGBT community.
The LGBT community, I believe that we are at the very totem pole of our community. We have been deprived with different privileges that a Filipino individual or a human being should enjoy. But nevertheless, we are here, the advocates. We are here, the people, just like me, who are going to inspire you to fight and never dim your lights because the society wanted you to put inside the box. We are we are beautiful, we are innovative, we are talented. So we should take a grasp in those potentials and power that we have. They are just dormant. We just need to realize and see our validity and importance because each and every one of us are valid and significant.
Okay. Lastly, what's your message to the Miss International Queen crown?
Okay, so I should imagine there's a crown here.
What's your message?
Miss International Queen Crown, I came, I saw, and I'll conquer. And I believe that this crown is the physical manifestation of a woman, not just who has a statuesque form, not just who can speak for the organization, but to be that beacon of hope and light that could shine powerfully to everyone, whether you're a trans woman, a lesbian, a gay, a cisgender man, or a cisgender woman, that this person are going to be the physical manifestation of beauty, purpose, charity, and humanity.
Okay. Nice words. Thank you so much, Tamira Yvonne Willis, for this little time of ours. Thank you
Yes, the
so
pleasure
much.
is all mine, Mommy Ten. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for your teachings. Thank you for your thoughts. And thank you for this interview that I think most of your followers and everyone from our brothers and sisters will gonna benefit from it. Sabi mo nga, you came all the way from a very humble beginning, but now, from that little caterpillar, you are now a very beautiful butterfly. Manifesting, and that is conquering. Golden skin with a golden heart. Tamira Yvonne Willis, thank you so much.